Live. Oh, we are live. I always start it right before I'm ready. How are y'all doing? I want to play. Hey, Charles Longstaff, how are you doing? How's the harping been? I had a wonderful day building harps. This is actually one of the second harps I built today. This was a D2 Sharp. I kind of had a revelation this week, and I think I'm going to be making a whole. Oh, hey, y'all know how you doing? How's the great out yonder? Was playing a harp that I made. Had a revelation about harp making this week, and probably going to be building harps full time sometime in the future. Oh. He said he dropped his shepherd, Glaserin shepherd, on a hardtile floor. Now, did it bend one of the arms or offset the reed? Because if it did, I have an easy fix for you, and it's not expensive to fix. A lot of the times you can fix it with just your hands. But anyways, let's just grab a Glaserin harp. We're going to help somebody out on a harp fix. Actually, at the festival, I think you might have been at the festival. I don't remember. There was a lady who bought a Glaserin Uranus from me. She fell going down the stairs. It bent one of the arms. I fixed it. And there's a couple easy ways to fix one. Oklahoma's fine, but hot. Oh, yeah. You're probably in fire season. But anyways, one thing, do take your harp, hold it up to like a white lit computer screen or a well lit white wall, and that way you can see the gaps. It makes it apparent. And a lot of the times you'll see bent arm stopping reed from twanging. I tweaked it back into place. Oh, cool. But anyways, one of two things normally happens. Your reed gets offset, and then you really only have to hold to the side opposite it's up against real lightly, and it'll move. Only seldom do you ever have to loosen the screws. If you have to loosen the screws, there is kind of a learning curve to not getting it to tweak off to the side when you tighten them. But the other way to move a Glaserin frame I found is go to auto supply store. Got this one from Harbor Freight, which doesn't make good tools, but cheap snap ring pliers work just fine. Put it right on the back deck of your Glaserin harp, and you have this little shelf here. We can see that little shelf. So you don't have to actually be on the sharpened part of the decks. Just be on the back of that shelf, and you can just barely spread it just a tad. Go light at first, and that will get the harp spread back open. Hey, JP the Beeman, how's the Panah? Anyways, I was playing this harp I built today. I built two harps today, one for the festival raffle, and then one that I'm just bringing to the festival. It's a D2 Sharp. The harp building today has been good, and I built for a little over half a day was all. Here's that D2 Sharp. The harps I kind of relearned what I thought I knew about tapers and also about crimping reeds. Getting really good bell rings out of stuff now. My third plane is really flat. Oh yeah, that Panava. I was thinking they're big, stiff, powerful bass harps. He makes his upper level tuned harps are really good too. Reed stayed put, thankfully. You just won't. Oh, nice. Glad to know you healed it. But yeah, when I fixed that lady's harp, and I fixed quite a few people's harps, and also if you ever get a Glaser and it clicks a little bit, what you do, and hold it up against a white backlit wall, see if it pinches down right on the tips first, and just take those ring spreader pliers, put them in the tips of there, and lightly spread it, because the most of your side deflection on a reed happens right around that knee or that trigger elbow, so you just spread it right back over. But anyways, I'm getting distracted. I get distracted easy. Got double caffeine today. We're getting some jasmine pearl tea and some PG tips. My bell rings are getting better, and I'm getting better at doing harps with a stiff reed. Oh, I like the way the harp builds were today. And then I have the festival raffle harp here, actually. I'm going to build a necklace case for it. But it turned out really pretty, and it turned out very highly functioning. I left this one on tune. The other one I tuned to D2 sharp. I did like a stylized recurve trigger. Gaps are very tight, but if you notice, at this area right here, they spread out slightly. So as we compress them, they compress very, very evenly, like I've seen them do in some of the Yakudian instruments. So my tightest area is right down here, and then I've got a little bit of a relief here at the front. See how it sounds. And it came out, I stopped when it started turning purple. So there are areas that are purple and areas that are straw colored. Get the light to catch it. If I can. Like the bell ring too. In both these harps, the way I tapered them, I used the same material, but I tapered them differently, so I have a lot of power still, even with an upper tuning. I better not play that anymore. That's going to be a festival raffle harp. I don't want the harp bonding to me, so... Oh, I do like the way these two harps played. I'm going to be... with the revelations I've had on harp building and the efficiency that it's going to bring, because all of the harp builds I've done in the past, I spent over half the time just adjusting the harp. Because every time I crimp a reed, my reed would offset to one side or another. Sometimes in an extreme fashion, I'd spend another 50% of the time of making the harp just adjusting it this way, adjusting it that way, and frustratingly so, I've ruined a lot of instruments from that, and it's been haunting me. And this week I kind of had a revelation about it, and it just came to me. I'll just say God told me. The harp building is going to be going very well in the future, so I'm thinking of hopefully starting to build full time in the future, which will leave more time for content, more time for making videos. But anyways, I ramble, especially when I'm caffeinated. What should we play now? Play the phony cob. I love how the foam and cob it just goes on for days. He has some really interesting grind characteristics, and it's a different material too. It's all titanium. But anyways, what should I play next? Something I don't hardly, and I don't even have to oil this titanium. You really don't have to oil; just wipe it clean. The rainbow colors have faded a little bit. I've had it out in quite a bit of sun. I'm having it at the Bluegrass Festival. I wore it on my neck the whole time. What do I want to play? I think I want to play something saturated. I'll try the rainbow. I haven't played the rainbow in probably 6 months. Other than the ones I test before I mail them out, my personal rainbow I haven't had any contact with. At the way this week. Oh, glad you're enjoying it, Dr. Halverson. And oh yeah, the festival's coming up. It's gonna be. I'm gonna probably have a video out on it next week. Oh, hello, Kelly Diggs. How you doing? It'll be June 26th through 29th in various places up around Cottage Grove. We're gonna be camping out at Schwartz Campground, but I will get the information on that for next week. And if you want more information on it, go to our North American Jaw Harpist Facebook page. That's the North American Jaw Harpist, and there's an event page on there. Hey, I'm glad you made it. I'm glad you made it to the live upload. What else should we play? I've really been getting down a star as of late because I play so many melodic or open-close style instruments that I've gotten away from doing saturated ones. And I'm like, that's kind of giving me tunnel vision. I want to get away from the melodic sometimes to break that cycle and get back into working with some saturation because there's some really cool stuff you can do with saturated harps as well. When I run out of air, I'll just get it going back in because I can do the percussive same in as I can out, and I'll do that for a couple of rotations, just see what I come up with. I've been doing lots of percussive. You can mix yets in, yits, anything with a T or a K. And then you can get a good effect too on top of your percussives by bringing your lips out away from the instrument too. Here's without the percussive. There I have my tongue really close up to the front of my mouth. And I'm moving the back of my tongue up and down. I wonder if I combine those two, that yet, and the back of my tongue, see what happens. Oh, I'm glad your Rottweiler puppy is fascinated with the sound. I love Rottweilers. I love dogs. Love cats. Who, after going out on a little open close rhythm and percussive like that, managing breath for, I don't know if I played for 2 or 3 minutes. Kind of get lightheaded, but it's very pleasant. I enjoy it. Getting ready, getting excited for the fest. Oh, don't stop, Bob. Okay, I'll play something else. Hold on a second. What should we play though? I want to play. I want to play one of the harps I built today. time to get lost in something else. Should I play? Oh, I should probably play a Morching. I haven't played a Morching since yesterday. Every day is a good day for a Morching, though. Let's have some more tea. What harps is everyone playing? How are things in the out yonder? How's the weather treating you? It cooled off a bit tonight. I want to play. Oh, I like that a lot. I kind of started off, I was trying to find a good rhythm or a good melody, and I kept falling back into the just, ugh, I can't even talk after doing that. That was quite a bit of breath management. I went from searching for a good rhythm or a good melody to doing it, but I kept falling back into that same rhythm that I kept doing. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to go out on the harp. I'm just going to start making noises. And I started doing rising and falling tones and modulating breath and really sipping, really managing my breath really well. And it really, really pushed into a good experience. I like that. I don't know what it was like for you, but that was super outer spacey Morchang music in my head. I like that. Anyways, I'm babbling after a long breathing session. Oh, the warble sound. Yeah. What I'm doing literally is I'm going, but I'm not doing any vocalizations. I'm bring my tongue up, bring it down, and when I get all the breath in, I'll do that warbling effect, that outward, and it's really fun. We're giving in and out breaths, just real short, and we're also opening and closing the glottis. Make sure you're sitting down for it because you can get kind of lightheaded because you're not breathing much. You're getting rid of a lot tiny puffs of air, and you're taking in tiny puffs of air really fast. If you just go, you'll notice that the tone will change as your tongue goes up and down, just like any time we're playing the harp. So give that and do them inward as well. And I just keep plucking it because this Morchang has a pretty high decay rate. It doesn't have a ton of sustain, so I got to keep it working. And one thing that helps, somebody commented oxygen on that. If you do a little bit of cardio as well and mix harp playing in with your cardio, I haven't been doing that yet, but as of right now, I did it for a while, and I'm on and off again working the harp into my workouts. But I'll start doing it in the months leading up to the fest here pretty soon. But do some cardio, and then when you're out of breath, plank and play the harp, and it'll really boost your lung capacity and allow you to play when you're not able to get much air. Because if you're out of breath and panting, it's hard to breathe anyways. So play the harp in a planking position when you're out of breath. But anyways, I wouldn't advise that to anyone who can't safely plank or can't safely do cardio. But that does help with kind of with the breath management. There's me vocalizing. And I'm just going to stop the vocalization and just do the open close. I kind of crouch down when I get lower tones, but if anything, I should probably be sitting more upright to get lower tones, because anytime you crouch down, I think it compresses all that and is not conducive toward getting low tones. I'm betting. That's just my guess. I'll play one more harp. What are we at? We're at 20. Oh, we're at 28 minutes. It's went fast for me because I've had my eyes closed for most of this experience because I've just been playing the harp. This one, my Mohan Spy. I saved this for my collection. I don't even remember exactly what it plays like. Haven't hardly played it. Okay, my green tea's gone. We'll start another tea. Keep this evening going. Saturday night's my night to stay up late. I stay up pretty late on Fridays too, but. Oh, somebody commented I missed it. Anyways, I'll play one more harp And we'll wrap it up with that. I hope y'all are having a fantastic evening. I hope that you enjoyed the ramble on grinds I did earlier. I've actually had that. I shot that video like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I was waiting to edit it together until I found a way to word the disclaimer that was at the front of it. Somebody says, "Oh, cool! I thought that was a star," but oh yeah, I was doing I don't know, the warbling effect I was doing on a Mohan traditional. But anyways, where was I going with that? I don't remember. Anyways, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more harper. I love y'all. Keep your harps clean, keep them dry, keep them oiled. Stay good to each other. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope y'all enjoy the harping. And it's harping season. The festivals are coming around. The North American Jaw Harp Festival is coming to Oregon, June 26th. Adios. We'll play this other tail list real quick. I have a hard time stopping harping sometimes.